Let's get it. 16 signs that the U.S. economy is going to be just fine. According to Biden and the pundits in the mainstream media, the U.S. economy is in great shape and much better times are just around the corner. Well, this is fun. Going over these articles. Be cool, honey bunny. Ha, that's funny. Of course, you would never hear Biden share any of the numbers that I am about to share with you. The following are 60 signs that the U.S. economy is going to be just 74% of Americans believe that interest rates will go even higher in the next 6 months. Interest rates for loans, I guess, on houses and maybe vehicles. That's what I'm guessing, or anything else, that most people get loans for. 67% of Americans believe that inflation will go even higher in the next 6 months. Only 36% that the U.S. economy is growing. So basically, all the economic stats and the people thinking, not having confidence in the economic stats getting better.
So she's one of my rotations. So, since the beginning, I had told her that, we're like
Boeing slashing 2,000, Dell slashing 6,000
5 days ago, she basically,
jobs.
brought out the relationship.
5% of his workforce.
And she told me that, she wanted us to be like.
They have 133,000 employees.
I told her that, I wasn't waiting for, relationship situation at the moment.
Zoom.
We have just like the,
reducing by 15%. Man, that's a lot. More than 5%. 1,300 of Zoom employees. CEO Eric Yuan said in the blog post published Tuesday on the video.
I wasn't feeling her the way she was feeling me.
The CEO of Zoom says he's going to cut his own salary by 98% because the economic outlook is so grim. The CEO of Zoom has said he would slash his 1.1 million salary by 90% after laying off about 1,300, 15% of the company's workforce. As a result of falling sales and Impossible Foods is being forced to lay off 20%, and as a lot of sales have collapsed, however, which according to a recent Bloomberg report has resulted in Impossible Foods plans to lay off around 20% of its workers. So damn, if you can't sell and get these profit transactions with these companies now, Bed Bath and Beyond just announced that it would be closing 150 more stores.
Okay. Yeah, so in the beginning, she knew I was fucking other girls. But, I guess she started catching feeling shit. She wanted us to be, in a monogamous relationship. And I told her
almost half of the 950 stores that opened in February 2020. Yeah, shit at 400 stores. The U.S. housing market continues to crash. Existing home sales in the U.S. have now fallen for 11 months in a row. Home sales have fallen. An economist that predicted the housing crash of 2000 said that it is likely that the U.S. housing prices will soon fall by another 15%. From 14, at this point, 57% of all Americans cannot even afford to pay an unexpected $1,000 for something. While Joe Biden has been in the White House, the average American family has never seen real annual earnings fall about $6,000.
The thing is, if you told her you're not trying to,
I guess they put inflation and everything with that. The average family has seen real annual earnings fall about 6 stacks. Our interest rates have increased, borrowing costs another $1,400. That means a family effectively can buy only $7,400 less today than it could in January 21. Number 16, one recent survey discovered that only 16% of Americans say that their finances are better off since Joe Biden entered the White House, but the U.S. economy is fine. I have to believe.
But if she brings it up, then you gotta tell her that she needs to stop bringing that up, and y'all just gotta hook up. And if she brings it up again, then you're gonna call it a day with her. You gotta keep it moving.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is Michael Bloomberg.
So you said you've been seeing her for 6 months?
Alright, let's get to the comment section.
Yeah.
What have y'all been doing? Because have you been doing things that
I really miss mean tweets and booming economy. Average car on the road is both as new and as expensive as it's ever been. Housing prices keep rising. Airlines continue to fly at 100% capacity. 100 of plate restaurants are full on Monday nights. Money and lots of it are coming from somewhere. The federal government.
And then we go out, so sometimes sometime in the hookah lounge or like sometime in the weekend we go.
Okay,
for
so
brunch
wait,
and
hold
after that we
on.
smash.
Let me ask you a question.
$10 for a fucking
When
hamburger.
did
My
y'all
82-year-old
first start going out
dad
to
just
the
bought
hookah
one at
lounge
lunch
or
today, no
start
counting
to
the tip.
smash?
So that was more like, after 2 months of like smashing.
Okay.
Like basically after like smashing for like 8 weeks back.
Even young kids are realizing Mean Tweets was worth it for
Alright, so the
$2 gallon of gas.
first 2 months you was just smashing.
Yeah, just smashing. She just come to my crib and then we smash.
Okay.
And then watch TV a bit and then she leave.
If the government could suspend your rights anytime it means something is in a crisis, you don't have rights, you have permissions. Privileges bestowed upon you by your overlord. Nah, plan accordingly.
See, this is what I keep telling y'all. Y'all always, I knew it was
Fuck
something.
'em.
Listen, guys.
More
This is
doom
why she
porn from
asked
Snyder
you about
there. Yeah, that's
relationship and
doom
all that
porn.
other stuff. Bro, when you're first doing
You don't go
this,
to a Pavarotti
it's
concert and bitch about him
that
singing
2 months, it
opera.
should be 3 months, but let's say go 2
You
months.
right.
It should
You
be
just, but
y'all have sex. After the sex is done,
yep.
right? You could make it, later for like 2 minutes, but after the sex is done, time to go. No watching TV, no eating food, no talking about.
So that's one
your
article.
life and all that other shit. She
Let's
just
go
has
to the next
all
article.
that stuff you was doing from having her watch TV and chill and hang out
Trump
and all that
urges
other
end
stuff.
to the destruction
From
of
that
our country
beginning,
after Biden
that's what's
echo
making her
booed by
want all of
Republicans
that
during
stuff now.
SOTU.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the article is
Right, so
about
you gotta
16
be careful with
signs
that.
about the
Whenever you're
economy and
first dealing
Biden,
with a chick, right?
Trump going at Biden.
Okay,
Biden
because
at 80
you
is
gotta think
oldest.
about it like this. Think about it like this, right?
Let's skip to the comments.
If I pay you $50,000 a year, and then I say, you're gonna get a raise soon, right? You're gonna expect the
People don't
raise
want to watch
to be
it.
more than 50,000.
Don't even
You
want to
gotta
watch
raise
the.
60,000 or 70,000, right? Next, you wanna make
He
it
said
more than
Flintstones are on, so I'll miss Brandon's fake speech. You called it
50,000,
fake
just using
speech.
numbers up, to make it higher. So what happens is you're starting out.
Oh, the illegals in LA. Something about they crossed the border, they cannot come back because they can't prove who they are.
She's gonna be like, yo, what's up with this boyfriend girlfriend shit?
U.S. Customs take their IDs. What?
Energy from the beginning.
Okay.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So, go ahead.
Yeah, because my question to you is this, because she's not the only like my audio.
Alright, and then we got
the same shit, and it's been like over 8 months now, but she hasn't brought out any relationship type of situation. Would you say it's because
advanced copy of Biden's State of the Union speech? Good evening, fellow American Democrat Party has given you massive layoff just hit the economy. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, da da da. Record
I have another girl that I'm seeing for 8 months. I basically
housing market collapse, stock market collapse, bond market collapse, supply chain collapse, no border nightmare. They're trying to do what they want. 5 million illegals enter USA. 5 million? Help start the war in Ukraine. Close to World War III. Corrupt DOJ and FBI. Cost hundred. Shut down American gas. Wow, that's a lot of shit. Yeah.
I mean, it could be, but also the other girl might not necessarily,
Keep in mind that the actual inflation rate is at least 3 times what they are publishing, and that's on the low end. Wow. 3 times, depending on the area of the country. From reports, I've heard 50 to 100% inflation in the food index. Damn, inflation.
So what I'm saying is, the first 3 months you're dealing with a woman, just fucking. That is it. Y'all, see what y'all do is y'all add little things and think it don't matter. You're like, oh yeah, we was fucking, but we was watching TV. Yeah, we was fucking.
Don't underestimate Joe's ability to fuck things up. Wow.
We was fucking, but then we had this long conversation. No, just fucking. That is it. That is it for the first 3 months. Because then what happens is that when you do add stuff later, right? That prolongs the interaction so that she won't be asking for it too soon, and you get to see if this is the type of girl you would want for a long-term relationship. Now,
they're parasitical. They produce nothing of value. Wow.
That you would want for a girlfriend at some point, or do you just want to smash?
Nah.
Wow.
Oh, okay, so
damn, Pfizer. What the
if
fuck?
you just want to smash, then why the fuck are you going out with this woman? Why are you taking her places? You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I was fucking up. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, You have to know what it is. See, the vetting process for that long-term situation is for a girl who has
Where's Joe
potential
Biden?
to be something more than just the fuck buddy. A girl you say, okay, she could be wifey. If you know
The speech went over like a Chinese balloon.
you just want to smash, you shouldn't be fucking taking her out. You shouldn't be talking
Wow.
all day.
Alright, so
You understand what I'm saying? And in fact, you shouldn't even be smashing her.
inflation
every week. You should be
article.
smashing her like once every 2 weeks, once a month, once every few. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be smashing her that much. It should be clear that you're just a fuck buddy, and that's it.
Let's see what they saying.
Be a fuck buddy, and you show that not only with with your words, but also with your actions. So see, your
Rescind
actions are showing
the vax mandate. Wow.
Why? Because you're watching TV with her, taking her out to hookah, going out to eat, all that other shit. You see what I'm saying?
I bet.
Right. So you got to be careful how you do this shit, man. You can't just be, you know what I'm saying, like expecting a woman to be your fuck buddy, but you showing her boyfriend energy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
The system can be fake. Ask me how I know.
Noted. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother. All right. Let me kill these phone lines real quick, and then I think I have like 2 more questions. That if I think FaceTime is a waste of time, I do meet up at a cafe and then cruise to my place. That's fine, right? Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you don't want to FaceTime, that's cool. You go to the spot, talk to her, interact with her. Everything's cool. Hey, let's go back to my place. That's it. So why do girls put
World War
sex
III,
on their profile? Well, the thing is, they put no sex on their profile for a few reasons. Is one, because they don't want you to think they're slutty or a whore, or that's they don't want you to think that. But also, most of the guys that they go on dates with, right? They don't want to have sex with them. You understand what I'm saying? Remember, like I said earlier, the same way
Still non-contributory pension, medical, etc.
is the same way where women want to get attention.
And the kids know they don't want to teach not a good situation.
What I say is this: we might want to get our dick wet with women we're not even that into. They want to get attention from guys they might not even.
And the school administrators are even more overpaid, if that's possible. The public school superintendent in my small city school district earns 350 G's per year plus car allowance plus clothing and other perks. And he has about a half dozen assistant superintendents under him, earning more than 275 plus perks. Public schools are parasites on the communities they serve. Wow.
But guys, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm about to wrap it up, so make sure you guys go and get tickets to Game Kings 2. Definition of the Game Seminar.
Should be called the STFU speech.
Taekwondo, Ron Wills, Harry K. Zagan, and Miles Cunningham. Make sure you guys get that. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now.
Alright, that's it.